A Venn diagram is a good way to separate data and see how they compare. So today we're going to talk about how to draw a Venn diagram and then also how to use it. So to draw it, as you see on the screen, you can draw two circles so they overlap in the middle, and then on the left circle it'll be something about one subject, and then in the second circle it'll be something about the other subject, and in the middle where they overlap, that'll be how those two subjects compare. So let's get started with at least a few examples of these. One good example could be in math. You can use these and use them as the left side could be numbers that are divisible by 5, and then in the second circle you can use even numbers. So let's say you put 5 in the left circle and then 16 in the right circle, because in the left circle 5 is divisible by 5, and then 16 is an even number, but then a number that could be both divisible by 5 and an even number could be 10, 20, 30, any of those kind of numbers. So you can also use these in English or any other subject. So let's say we do names of animals in words that are 5 letters long. So a few names of animals could be a giraffe, a duck, a dog. And words that are 5 letters long could be shoes, paper, table, anything like that. So what you would need to think about is different names of animals that are 5 letters long. So some examples of these could be sheep, tiger, or eagle. So Venn diagrams can be used for many things. You can use them just to study for yourself, or you can use them, some teachers will assign them. So you can use them, let's say, students in my classroom could be Emily or Ben or James, but then the right side could be students who have black hair, or just children that have black hair in general. And let's say you could say like your mom, your dad, someone who has black hair. But what can you say about a student in my class that has black hair? That could be Dan or Connor. So those are just a few examples of how you can use a Venn diagram, and we'll be doing more assignments on these for math, English, and a lot of other subjects. So I just want you guys to practice drawing them out, thinking of 2 different subjects that could also compare, and turning in 2 to 3 tables. Thank you.